What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are shining the light on Shinsuke Nakamura, Master of the Kinshasa. I've done a video before on him for the faction, but it had no sound, so I kind of want to do a little bit bigger deep dive into it. With 6-star silver being right around the corner for everybody, some people got showboats and everything like that, and they've been asking, is Shinsuke worth it, or other. Shinsuke is up there with a lot of other cards. I don't negate him at all. There was one point where he was absolutely 100% the best striker or best showboat in the entire game. In my opinion, that time has passed. He is now tied at number one with quite a few cards. William Regal is one of them. Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels is another one of them. Obviously, Showboat Sheamus is the other one. There's multiple different options. Shinsuke, I believe, has fallen just a little bit because his primary build, which is the first build I'm going to show you, is the Death Valley Driver with the inverted exploder suplex and a landslide. The reason why he's fallen is this is a double MP trainer setup one way or another. There is no way around it, and it's sad. Essentially, the problem that lies with it is you're looking at 8 MP here for the Death Valley Driver, and then the inverted exploder suplex and the landslide are 7 MP. So, in a perfect world, inverted exploder goes off and landslide goes off first. The problem is you need the Death Valley Driver to make this thing broken. So, we're going to go in with Animal and Lawler for our double MP, and we're pumping up the yellow gem damage right here with Hall of Fame Taker and Striker Strowman. For his belt, I am not proud of this. I mained Shinsuke for a while, and I ripped apart his belt, and I haven't put it back together. We only have, as of this recording right now, 40% double, or this is double fury right here, these two. This is still on here because it adds a little bit, so we got 76% on the yellow. The reason I want to show you this, the reason why I messed up, is I was running him actually with a Fury 2 medal and a Fury medal for probably about a month now. About a month, and I just realized I messed up. But he was still knocking out 6-star bronzes like they were okay. He didn't need any of this. Like, to be rightfully honest with you, I personally don't feel you need to go Fury 2 route with Shinsuke. I personally think you need to go Vitality, which is something I may go towards myself, strictly because Showboat, Health, AI does not do Shinsuke justice. But there is a certain portion, if you can stall out long enough, where he will actually hit correctly. So, there's that. But for the plate, I'm going with Honky Tonks Blues. It just kind of fits. I couldn't tell you. I've seen a lot more people using this than anything else. I really don't think there's a better plate for him. I mean, there probably is, but at the same end of that stick, not really. So we're going to go in against LWO Eddie here. And I want to show off a couple of different things. I believe there's a few different ways that you can play Shinsuke. And in this portion right now, I'm going to show you one of the ways that you can kind of divert yourself here. Okay, so in this situation here, right? In a feud, this move and this move are going to go off first because they're 7 MP. So it's most likely those are going to go off, and this is going to be 1 MP short. So what I highly recommend you doing, I'm not going to do it right now because I'm already set up, so I'm just going to show you damage. But what I would recommend doing is, you see this line here? It has a green here, a green here. Even though there's double green here, there's no real chance of it breaking. So what I would do is I'd do 3 across here. This makes 6. So I would go the 3 across here and then place the 3 across the bottom here for this to go off. But since the both of them are set up, we're just easily going to go pretty straightforward. You're going to line up the gems to where not a single one of these is going to break. Not a single one. Okay? Then you're going to hit this. It's going to make this whole row into 10s. 10. It's a 10. Okay, so you have all that set up. And now watch this number just plummet. Wink. Easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Now, that is the easiest way to run Shinsuke. As you saw, just basically set ourselves up for uber success. And like I said during the belt portion of it, that's why I don't believe he needs Fury 2, doesn't matter. I don't think he needs that. I think he needs Vitality. I think if you did Vitality and you had a percentage based damage for all gems inside the Vitality, I think he'd be just fine. I mean, what you're doing is you're essentially making him take a lot more hits and making people work a little bit harder to knock you out. Now, this is a build that I saw in Showdown. I'm not 100% how I feel about it right at this moment, but I do have speculation. The reason I have speculation is at 6-star silver, if you were given the showboat tokens and you were shown and you have a choice between Shinsuke Nakamura, let's go with Z Lashley with gear, showboat Sheamus, and Regal. You know what? I'm going to take Regal off that list. Regal can handle anything. Basically, all 4 of these cards that I just mentioned can handle a 6-star silver. They do the damage. But this kind of just shows a little bit of an enlightenment on what Shinsuke can actually do. So what I want to do is I want to keep the green MP. I want to keep steel. And what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go into straight into the damage. Now you can switch out Strowman for Memrock. I don't recommend it. You can, it's just not recommended. So we're gonna go here. Okay, and that's gonna silly me. Previous, is he in the previous already? Yeah, he is. Cool. Nose is itching, and I don't appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to hop into this. We're going to see exactly what he can do. Now, the problem with this one is it becomes board dependent a little bit. You need to have a blue and you need to have a green on the bottom row, which we do. And we need to be able to successfully have yellows out somewhere. Now, either way you spin this, I know you're probably thinking to yourself, you can probably go up here with this and break all these and get your blue. It's still going to pin them, so you want to go for your biggest value. You want to hit across here and see what this damage looks like. 4 million. So basically, off of this alone at 6-star silver, you're probably looking at about 8 million off of just that. And again, that becomes something about a board dependency at that portion. If you don't have very many yellow in there, then it's obviously not going to do as big of a job as what you would, originally hope it would do. And so we don't have any yellows in here, or we have only 2 yellows in here. But we're still going to recycle pretty well. Let's hit this, see what it comes up to. Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, about 3 million there. He's not going to get out of this, so I'm not too worried. So this is in my opinion, is probably the safest build, to be honest with you. It requires 1, maybe 2 trainers. Like, you could easily, like for me personally, Animal is the only one I have the affiliation on. I don't have one for Lawler and I don't have one for Xavier. So basically, if I have to utilize Nakamura in a feud and everything, I don't want to put Lawler on him strictly from the fact that I would need Lawler somewhere else. Like, I have other cards that need the blue MP trainer. So I would most likely try and run it like this. I would replace Matt for, I don't know, probably just a +2 MP. I would say Showboat Bailey, but since I don't have an affiliation belt on her, she already has priorities. So this is why I go with this. Now that's the 2 different variations here. Let's see. To be quite frank about all of it, I have not. I've not really examined any more of his moves. Once I figured out what 3-4 moves actually worked on him, I didn't look at anything else. So, just nothing else seems strong. It really doesn't. Yeah, I don't like any of these options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this back up over here. And I want to show you what it looks like not having the green MP trainer. So go previous, go blues, hit the blue. Okay, so in these regards, you can go one of two routes. You already know that this is not going to do it, so there's no real point in having Matt Hardy on here because by the time you get here, it's already done. So what you can do, and what I really welcome you to do, is focus on that yellow gem damage. Strictly in Showboat Shane McMahon. Now, if you take him up to max trainer, you're looking at 40% more damage and then generating one more yellow, which benefits both the blue moves. So we've accentuated that and we're looking pretty solid here. Now, this is where it becomes a little bit more tricky, a little bit still board dependent, but easily accomplished. As you see right here, we have this line to get to here. What you could do is go here, but this is right here, so it's going to pop. So there's really no reason for that. You're looking to set yourself up with another wild card, essentially. I'm going to go here, here, and here. So that'll give us that. We'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, and we'll go there. Now let's see what we just look like base damage-wise. 163,000 for every yellow gem. Now this is pumped up because of the Fury 2 belt. So if you want to go more damage and you're thinking to yourself, hey, bud, I kind of want to go with an extra 100% on top of that, go for it. I mean, this build works better with the Fury than anything else because you're not relying on everything. So you're looking at about 2 million there. And we pumped everything on the way down. That's fun. Okay. This is where I have to think this one through for a second because we have nothing down here to break that would benefit up here. So do I really want to waste my move knowing I've got nothing and he's most likely going to pin or if this was the previous, I would have hit here to have that drop down. This is where the thought process comes in a little bit. And I think I chose a good fight in regards to Eddie Guerrero here. Should have brought perks or props. Should have brought props. But we're going to hit a double whammy here. Bam, bam. Set this up nicely. It's a sin for a little bit. Now we're going to get pinned or submitted for 7. It's not going to kill us. The only problem with this fight right now is longevity. We're looking at just how long it's going to be to fight, which is pretty substantial amount of time, especially with these going off. Okay, so we know what our plate is, so we kind of want to lean towards the plate. Oh, it's green makes blue. Moments. Stupid. Oh, Lord. Help me, for I am lost. Okay, cool. So we do have 2 of these out, so we're solid. So what I like to do here is go here, 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 here. I want to cover up as many of these without breaking them as possible. There should be no breaks. I'm going to hit this. So even having 5 multiplied, he's done. So still easy to win. Like, once the multiply actually gets out, it's a good top end. But you see the way it goes. It's a little bit more... It's board dependent and it's finicky. Hence why I'm saying you could always, go off the Vitality plan and go for Fury on that. To be honest with you, I believe Shinsuke is still top 1. I think he's just tied now. Sorry, don't like spitting on camera. So, in my regards to Shinsuke, I think if you took him... Oh, that's a good stretch. If you took him to 6-star silver, I really think he'd do a lot of justice for you. I think I think he has 3 different variations on one very strong build. That makes sense. He has his primary build, but there's branch offs, so you can do different trainers, stuff like that. You can actually make him to be a lot more strong, or a lot stronger than what he was. I mean, we're looking at 76% extra gem damage when it came to yellows, so that pumped that up 47,000. You know, something like that. That's pretty significant. You can get the board full and you hit it, he's gonna drop everybody. So my analysis on Shinsuke, still a king. He is still amazing. To be rightfully honest with you, when I get the last 8 chairs, most likely he's going to be my 6-star silver showboat pick, which means that I gotta go for. I can't even think about it right now. Oh, tech. I gotta go to tech female for 6-star silver. Alright, guys, so that's the end of the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. Hit all the buttons you can to make sure people understand that this channel is going to be amazing. And, like I always like to end my videos, life can be fun. You allow it to be. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.